Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to this first video of 2026. Happy New Year everybody. I hope you all had a lovely Christmas. This sketchbook is a one I purchased from eBay, quite inexpensive actually. It's called My Stationery. I don't know whether anybody's ever heard of this brand. Just My Stationery, that's all it says. I think it was about £15 from eBay. I will link it in the description if anybody's interested. It's 100% cotton. I finished this back in November time. Yeah, so I hope you all had a lovely Christmas. I know I did. It was lovely spending time with the family. And 2026 I hope is very creative and inspiring. As this year I think I'd like to paint a bit more outside, get outside and about in the landscape. So that's my New Year's resolution, is to make more art outside in nature. So let's get into it. There's a lot of like autumnal paintings in here, so I've got a lot of Halloweeny stickers and nature stickers and leaves and things and little robin. Just inexpensive stickers. I think most of these are from The Range, a shop here in the UK. So first, I don't know whether I mentioned this is 100% cotton sketchbook as well. It's really nice to paint on, by the way, really nice paper. I'm just going to hide my address because I started this sketchbook in December 2024 and I finished it November 2025. First page is this winter scene. I do have a video on my YouTube channel of this. I think I painted this in, I'm not sure, I think it was gouache. I think a little bit of watercolour, but I think I ended up using gouache, I think. Oh. And Posca marker, and yeah, and some, I don't know whether I used white ink for the snow as well, but I will link this video down below for you if you're interested. So quite a Christmassy one. Try to get the light of the candle reflection on the berries and the pine leaves. The next one is a winter scene. This was in, I think it was in Teesdale somewhere, just of the river. I'll zoom that in for you. Yeah, this was a little winter scene. It's watercolour. I think Posca marker for the reflections on the stones, the wet stones. So yeah, I think, yeah, it was just watercolour and Posca for the grasses in the foreground. This is round the back of where I live, across the fields. I think this is watercolour as well. A little bit, I love using the ivory Posca marker, a staple of mine. Yeah, a little field scene. And the next one, this is near where I live as well, a winter scene. Again with the frosty grass, trying to see if I could make it look all frosty and wintry with the winter moon. Yeah, I did this back last year in January. So try to make it look all cold with a hint of the sun at the back. I always think yellow ochre and blue always go well together for a winter scene. Again, this is where, near to where I live, so I like to go walking and that, and this was a picture I took, so I painted from a picture, from my own reference picture. These are all from my own reference pictures, apart from the first one, the Christmas scene, that was from Pixabay, I think. Yeah, this one was a picture from Pixabay. Yeah, getting the snow effect in. This was watercolour again. I think this I used, I want to say I used white, Winsor & Newton, the white ink. I'm not sure though. It might just be white Posca. No, I think it was the white ink I used for the snow. And ivory Posca marker for the grasses in the foreground. So yeah, nice wintry scene. again, mostly watercolour for that one. And this next one was the same place as this one, I think. It's the same place as this one where I took pictures. It's called Eccleston Beck, I think, somewhere in Teesdale. I took that picture. It was just on a little road, and there was this little bridge. I thought, oh, I'll take a picture, it looks lovely. So this one, again, watercolour. Back in January I did this one again, watercolour with some, I want to say white ink, just for the water. I think I use, again, ivory Posca marker for highlights on the brickwork, the stonework, should I say. So yeah, that is another little scene from a little beck in Teesdale with a little bridge. And this one is just another painting from one of my many reference paintings, just a little scene from where I live, from one of my many walks around. It's just a simple scene, fields and the chalk hill. So that's another little wintry scene. Little tree branches and shrubbery around the sides. So that's that one. The next one is, I don't know whether anybody's heard of the Wascally Way here in the northeast England. A lot of walkers, cyclists and hikers walk the Wascally Way. It's like a rail track, I think, going through the North Pennines in the northeast of England. It's just the Wascally Way Bridge. So I think I had a long gap from this one. So yeah, from January I didn't paint in this one until April time. So that's the Wascally Bridge. Yeah, I think I used a little bit of Posca marker on this one, but this one's watercolour as well. Heather on the moors with bracken. Just a simple scene. It's a watercolour as well. So that's that, trying to get the vibrancy of the purple heather. And the next one is some more heather. This scene was another reference picture of mine. It was such a beautiful evening. It was near Wascally Reservoir and the sun was going down, and so I took a few pictures and painted this scene. Heather on the moors. Very pretty. This is Wascally Reservoir, another reservoir painting. I seem to like to paint a reservoir. I'm going to paint them all, I think. Yeah, just a simple watercolour with Posca marker. Getting in the heather again. And it was really sunny this day. Don't know whether I captured the light of the sun on this one. It was okay. It didn't come out the best, but it's okay. I seem to paint this tree a lot as well. I've painted this tree in oils and other mediums. So it's just a simple autumn tree. Again, it's a tree near where I live, and I've taken many pictures of it. It's a watercolour with Posca marker for the grasses in the foreground, the fallen leaves of autumn. So I really like this one. Simple but effective. Another good one. This one is autumn trees. I took this picture in Northumberland and it came out really nice, so I wanted to paint that scene. Just using Posca marker to define the tree trunks and the dead branches and bits of grasses and things. So that one came out lovely. I really like that one. You'll have to tell me which one's your favourite in the comments. I love to read all your comments. And we're getting into pumpkins now. This was a picture I took. We went to East Grange Pumpkin Farm here in near where I live. Again, took many pictures and painted this pumpkin. Watercolour with, I used some Posca marker on this as well. This came out really good. I really like this one. So the shading and that, I think that came out really well. So yeah, another good one. I like that one. Very autumnal. The jack-o'-lantern. I really enjoyed painting this one. I love painting autumn scenes. And this one came out really well. I was really happy with this one. This is a watercolour as well with Posca marker for the defining of the leaves and the grasses and things, and a little bit of highlight on the eyes. I really like this one. Came out really well. So yeah, happy with that one. Some mushrooms with a Sitka spruce pine cone. This was a bit of an experiment. I wasn't sure where I was going with this one, but I made a little bit of the scenery around it up in my head. I took the picture of the mushrooms and that, but I just elaborated a little bit on it. Again, a watercolour with Posca marker for the highlights, just to bring out a few highlights. So yeah, that one came out nice. I was pleased with that one as well. The next one came out really well, actually. It's probably my favourite one in this sketchbook. I love it. I love it so much. It's crabapple. Autumn crabapple. Again, I made up some of the... I did take a picture of this, but I made up some of the scenery around it just in my head. The grasses and that. I just elaborated a little bit. Wanted to add some more autumn leaves. So I did that. And Posca marker for some of the grasses. Yeah, I was really, really happy with that one. Came out really well. Yeah, I like that one. Just a simple country road in Northumberland, capturing the autumn foliage again. I love autumn. It's my favourite time of year. I might have said that already, but I do. I love it. Getting the bracken, the autumn bracken. Bracken turns a lovely colour of red in the autumn, like an orangey red. I love it so much. And Posca marker for the tree trunks and the bark, just to highlight. It was quite a sunny day as well. Again, I don't know whether I captured the sunlight on this one, but I really enjoyed painting it. So that's that one. Another little pumpkin, jack-o'-lantern. These are from my own pictures as well. I carved these pumpkins. When my husband carved this one, I carved the other one. And I take a picture and I painted them. I love Halloween as well. So yeah, again, I made up some of the scenery around it. Wanted to make it slightly more spooky. Yeah, this is a watercolour as well, with Posca marker for the grasses and highlights. So I love this one as well. Came out really well. Cute little face. Next one is, this is Gouache, this one. A simple little country road and getting in the autumn foliage. This one came out really nice as well. Yeah, autumn foliage. Yeah, gouache. Really nice. Enjoyed painting this one as well. Trying to get the light at the end with the shading. So yeah, enjoyed painting this one. And this is a scene from my garden. The autumn foliage was lovely, so I thought I'd paint that. And this is in gouache as well. So this sketchbook handles watercolour and gouache really well. It's really good value for money. If you're looking for an inexpensive sketchbook just to doodle in, and watercolour and gouache is really, really nice on this sketchbook. I was really impressed. And the next one is another kind of made up image. I did take a picture of, we went to Blanchland for bonfire night. It's just a little medieval town here in the northeast of England, and they had a bonfire night with fireworks and things like this, and had a bonfire on the village green. And so yeah, they had spectacular fireworks and everything. It's an amazing night. So I painted this scene in gouache. It had a little like stone wall behind it, and the moon was a full moon on that night, and I painted that. Really enjoyed painting this. I think it came out really well. So yeah, the fire looks really good. I like it. I'm impressed with how well that turned out. Again, just a simple scene from fields from around where I live. I took a picture of this, and it was still autumn, and wanted to capture the greyness of the day. And yeah, so I painted this. A gouache again I use for this one. So this is another simple walkway scene through woods where I live. Wanted to capture the first signs of winter. This was a little bit of a snow flurry we had back in, I think it was the end of November. I think it was the beginning of November, to be honest, for us. And so I went out and quickly took some pictures, and the hawthorns still had the berries. So I painted this in gouache. So this came out really well. Wanted to capture the light of the sun. It was quite a sunny day as well on this day. So still quite a lot of foliage about, but yeah, still wintry. It's that in between season, isn't it, from autumn to winter. So I think that one turned out really well. And that is the last one. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe if you want to see more. I do have a Ko-fi page as well, which I'll link down below. I post like free reference images if you fancy having a browse through and paint your own paintings. I also do monthly sketchbook pages. I post my sketchbook pages there, reference images from my drawings. And I also have colours of swatches of like my watercolours and coloured pencils and things like that, Inktense pencils and things like that, if you fancy having a look. So that will all be linked down below on my socials as well. So thank you for watching this video, much appreciated. I will leave you with just music now and a quick flip through, so please comment which one you like. In our next video, I think I'll be finishing off my painting the seasons video with a sketching winter video, so keep an eye out for that one. And that's it, guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye.